Hello, everybody. It's a rainy Sunday afternoon. It didn't start out that way after we left church, but as we drove down the street, we ran into rain. No surprise here in Orlando. Tis the season. Tis the season. So, as usual, what is the common question? What are we going to eat? Every day. What are we eating today? Well, today we had plans to go to Red Lobster. We went to Red Lobster.
We went.
Well, I thought all the Red Lobsters were closed, but there are still a couple here in town that are open. We went. We put our name on the list. We waited, and we waited, and we waited, and we waited some more until we were tired of waiting. Told the young lady bye, hopped in the car, and headed down the street. Drove through town, ended up on International in the tourist area. And we ended up at Delmonico's Italian Steakhouse. I think the plan at that point was to go to Cheddar's because that was the area we ended up in, but there were people outside waiting. We were tired of waiting. So we went right next door to Delmonico's, and there was no wait. There was no wait. So that's where we ended up. And we're going to tell you and show you our experience at Delmonico's Italian Steakhouse in Orlando. What say you, Mr. Randall?
Red Lobster, I'm sorry. I tried my best to give you my money today, but you didn't want it. Sorry. Next time.
Sorry. All right. We'll see you in a few. As we walked into Delmonico's Italian Steakhouse, we noticed what a beautiful setting it was and kind of whimsical. It's got all these caricatures on the walls of stars and comedians and along with chandeliers. It was kind of an eclectic mix. But it was very comfortable. It was very peaceful. Along comes the calamari. If you hang with us long enough, you know we're going to have calamari on the menu. It's one of our favorites. They had two sauces. Yep, there I am, digging in. We like our calamari. I like mine plain. Jim had some of the spicy sauce. The clam chowder. Clam chowder was different. We tried it and it had nice big chunks of potato. That bread, the Italian bread with the garlic herb butter. That was pretty tasty. But back to the soup. The soup was really kind of different. It was not your typical clam chowder, not what you would expect. It was good. It tasted good. It was nice and hot. The bread was warm. Look at that bread. See, there's Jim giving it a try. And he said, what? I thought we were having clam chowder. Gave it another try. And look at the face. Okay, let me try this again and see what am I missing? Okay, it's still hot, steaming hot actually. Okay, there's the potatoes, lots of clams, but it's just got a different flavor. I can't figure out, I can't pinpoint that flavor. Yeah, it was confusing. There is my house salad with balsamic vinaigrette. That's another thing that you'll see always. And Jim and his salad, his Caesar salad. And they were nice portions. They were nice sized salads. I'm glad he didn't show where I dropped mine on the table. It was so full. That is linguine with Alfredo sauce and his peach Bellini pork chop. It was really very good. And it was my star of the show. That was my frutti di mare. How's that for an Italian accent? Fish and clams and shrimp and calamari, tomatoes, mushrooms on a bed of broccoli instead of the linguine. That right there was it was filled with all kinds of little bits of stuff, not just the clam. So, they give you this cute little fork so you can get in there. And, oh, that was good. That was a good bite right there. Let me get that clam. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, I had to do the happy dance. Oh, what? Out of nowhere, we looked out the window and it was pouring. I mean, pouring. And you could barely see across the street. Well. Delmonico's Italian Steakhouse. That was a win. We enjoyed it. And we were ready to leave. And there was a torrential downpour. And we ended up sitting there for about how long did we sit? Waiting to go outside.
Oh, for the rain?
After dinner, yeah.
Oh, probably about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Poured.
Yeah, it came down.
Poured.
And then they were so kind enough to walk us out with 2 umbrellas.
That was very kind of them.
Oh, man, yeah.
That was
so kind. We had to chase them down and go back and appreciate them.
That was kind of you.
Well, people, when they go out of their way to do some kind stuff, you just have to
It should be reciprocated.
You have to go out of your way to show them that appreciation.
There you go.
That's just my belief.
Oh, he's so kind. I just love that man. Anyway, our meal was good. It was good. And I would go back. What about you?
Yeah, I would go back. I would go back and just get the meal that I had. I had pork chop, and it was so moist and tender, but it had a peach glaze to it. That
like a salsa, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of like a
chopped up.
Yeah, but it was
fruits and things.
Yeah, and it had a glaze. Looked like it was pineapple and peach with some red peppers, and it had like a little peppery touch to it. But it was good. It was sweet and peppery, and it was moist. It was nice, thick pork chop. And as you know, I don't like my pork chops too thick, because a lot of times it's just too much meat, too thick. But this one was very, very, very moist. It was good.
I enjoyed my meal. I am a seafood kind of gal, and I had a bowl of seafood. I had shrimp and clams and fish and calamari and mushrooms and tomatoes, and it was supposed to have been on linguine, too many carbs. So they were gracious enough to serve it to me on a bed of broccoli. And it had a wonderful, wonderful juice to it. It was good. It was just good. So we've already talked about our meal. We talked about the rain.
Now it's traffic.
Now it's the traffic, and it's going to take us probably as long as it did to eat our meal to get home.
Because people, you know, in this the tourist area off of International Drive, and you got people from all over the world in this area that drive all different kinds of ways in this area. And we got the rain on top of it.
Yep.
So it just creates, a little slowdown. And people,
a lot of slowdown.
Yeah. But then there's a little construction out here, so people don't know where they're going, what they're doing, and there's traffic all over the road.
And in their defense to a certain point,
Ain't no defense.
Google Maps has not completely caught up with all of the construction. So
what's Google's defense?
So I'm not worried about them. It's these people out on the road. I feel bad when you're not from here. Like there's a car right there from, where are they from? Louisiana. And a minute ago there was someone from Illinois. And they were just driving like they had no clue where they were going. But, you know, you're relying on your map to tell you where to go, but, you know, it tells you to take an exit that has moved because of all of the construction. So it's crazy, you know, and if you live here, you know. If you know, you know. You just have to be patient, take your time, and try not to cuss too much at the people who don't know how to drive in Florida traffic.
Just drive like me, and you'll be all right.
Well, yeah, I would say that. You're a good driver. I feel safe with you.
I'm patient.
Most of the time.
I'm patient. I don't curse. I don't lose my temper.
No, he doesn't. Just steady.
Timid little fella.
Steady Freddy. Oh, your name is Jim. But you're steady and you're calm, and I appreciate you. All right, that's enough chit chat. You know what? It's time for us to go. And we hope to see you again.
We gotta go pick up the boy.
We have to go get our boy baby, Cooper. Check him out on one of our other videos. But remember, you heard it from us. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. You heard it from us, all one word, all lower caps. It's very easy to remember. You heard it from us.
You forgot to say subscribe.
I did, actually. I said subscribe. This is us. This is what you see is what you get. All right, folks. Love you. Take care.